How's it going? It's just feeding time here at the loft. Just thought I'd turn the live on. So, just gave them the fresh water and their grit, and now I'm about to pour their food. They have the barley still left from yesterday. Looks like they don't want any. It's like leaving your vegetables behind. They want the good stuff. So it's really raining down here in California, more than it usually does in this area for us. Hoping you can hear the rain and the pigeons. Starting to get a lot of eggs in the lofts, in the boxes, I should say. We just floated our first pair of eggs. Make sure to go subscribe to the channel to keep updated. I'll start pushing out the shorts more and the lives. Make sure to hit the bell as well. Hey Carmen, how are you? Jim Rat, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, it's raining, man. Camila, hi. Carmen, no, it's not nighttime. It's just pouring rain, and so real cloudy. And let me show you guys the outside. I don't know if you can see it through the screen. No snowing here yet. Sorry. Doesn't look well. I'd like this rain to stop. Again, here, the rain comes in from the side and it gets in, and then they walk through it. Drives me crazy. Jim Rat, I'm in the mountains above Bakersfield, California. The Kern River Valley, essentially. When I say that, no one really knows. So I just say the mountains above Bakersfield. Okay, you'll look at him. So here soon I'll show the eggs that we got. We got an egg here. I just moved their eggs. We got our first show type racing eggs. That's what I'm most excited for. It wasn't from the girl we were watching all day yesterday, but it's from her mama. Here, I'll show you the egg back here. I'm really excited. Hopefully she lays her other one. So, and we'll be judging the eggs when the second one is laid. So, first egg from this pair this year. Very excited. Almost more excited for these guys than the racers. Here we were watching for quite some time yesterday to see if she'd lay. She's back at it, and I'm hoping she lays. Let's go see the other eggs. It's pouring. I'm not sure if you hear that. Easy, easy, easy. So no egg yet from this beautiful hen. She, beautiful, I think. So I took these guys' eggs, but I gave them wooden eggs just to chill for another day and recoup. And so they'll sit on the wooden eggs and she'll kind of recover, and I'll get her some grits and some vitamins and minerals, and and then I'll take the wooden eggs and she'll lay her next round. Yeah, it's dumping. This one here on wooden eggs, I'm just waiting for another bird to lay her second egg. So these will be fosters as well. She has her first egg, probably even laying her second here. I'm gonna leave her alone. So we'll just check her out. Let's go see these other spots. I don't think there's any other eggs over here yet. My main breeders, the A-team, over in the stables, we got some eggs over there. Thank you, yes, beautiful birds. Very proud of them. So these guys made a beautiful nest, but are really taking their time laying. These guys were really lovey-dovey yesterday. Yeah, Jim Rat, we usually so if there's eggs, if one comes off to eat or drink, the other one hops on. Sometimes if it's warmer, they'll just jump off of them real quick and grab what they need and jump back up. But I notice the wintertime, someone's always on them. Maybe we can catch him treading her yesterday. He treaded her yesterday, and a gentleman by Vortex was his name, hit us with a super chat, so that was really cool. He's gonna chase her. She hasn't had much interest to sit on the bull, though. She's playing hard to get. Ooh, scared her away. He was a little too pushy. All right, let's go set up or check out the other side. We still got some feeding to do. Let me grab my can. Very persistent, yep. He won't give up. I bet once I come back in there, he'll have her back up in the box where he wants her. All right, guys. I'll go get him fresh water too. I got into this just myself, Gym Rat. I didn't know any pigeon racers. I just had a dream about some pigeons. And I don't know, I just started looking into it and I found it fascinating. And here we are 9 years later. But getting into this, you start meeting people along the way, and I met a buddy who I got my first like real race birds from, and he told me to join the club, or suggested I join the club, and I'm a little competitive, so, and I like genetics, and so I always wanted to breed some kind of animal, so it kind of just all worked out. Sometimes things just feel natural to do, and this is one of them. Even though it was new to me, it felt very natural almost. And it's something that as much as you put into it, it gives back too. I don't know, just a cool hobby, I think. People need hobbies again. I love the idea of hobbies and people having them. Creating, stuff like that. It's almost art. Breeding could be maybe an art since you're creating. Depends on what you want that pigeon for. Use fire. So here we got Yep, Mike Tyson, he really likes the pigeons. We hear that often on the lives here. So we got 2 eggs here. Hopefully we got some future 400-mile birds in those eggs. And I just moved these eggs today to here. You're a magician, eh? You need a white one then, right? So over here we got the deep litter. And so if the birds want, they can make some nests here on the floor, like chickens. So we got one tucked away there. Give them these boxes they haven't, or milk crates with some bowls in it they have not wanted to use. They mostly seem to, I like to feed them over here to keep all the mess over there. So that way, for the most part, I just have to clean that out. Maybe once a week. After this rain, I'll be cleaning it out tomorrow, probably. All right, let's go check the stables out now. My breeding stables. Which, if I had to do it over, this is how I would do it, is over here. Storms. A little break in the storm right now. It was pouring a sec ago. So this I really like as a setup. My stables. Let me show you a better view. So we have our corridor where I can walk and not have to go in. I just kind of open up and peek in. So let's see if she's laid her second egg yet. Be fantastic if she's laid her second egg. This is Calamity Jane. She lays real nice big eggs. Beautiful birds from her. So this is Shadow. So we got Calamity Jane and Shadow. Just one beautiful big egg still, maybe getting ready to lay. We'll leave her alone. These two are new. New pairing. Still no egg from them. Ooh, maybe she's laying here. Let's just peek in real quick. We won't bug too much. So that's a son of Calamity Jane, and then a sister to Calamity Jane. I know we had one egg in here yesterday night. Let's see if we got a second one yet. Hold on. Still just one beautiful egg from 161 and Bullock, my best breeding cock. And I have long form videos, so if you want it more in depth on some of these guys, I have videos of them on the channel. Search through and go subscribe to it, and that way you can be updated with these guys. All these youngsters from these guys will be going to either a one loft race or a futurity race, and maybe a couple club races, or one. I know of one in Ventura, a flyer that flies them for me. Okay. Sorry about that. Just Still haven't figured out a good way to film in here. It's kind of, since I have this narrow hallway, it's hard to film them. And they're up high. I want to get these guys some clean water though. Let me go sit you guys in the other loft to watch for a little bit. Starting to rain again. So it's pouring here and shows, so I've talked about the water coming in sideways in the front right here. Again, I designed this loft because I'm in the high desert, so I have a lot of openness. But I did not design for a leak down the wall. So for some reason we have a leak here. So that means probably my pitch isn't good enough or something. I knew I might have had an issue connecting, because this was an existing loft, no problem, right? But then I added on everything behind me here. And for some reason, we got a leak down the wall here. So, gonna have to look at that. And since it doesn't rain here all the time, I never think about it. Actually, let me put you back on. We'll watch this hen again. By we, I mean you guys on the live. I'll set the live up to watch this hen. Maybe we'll catch her on laying her first egg. She's been really active in the bowl lately. Very restless. Or you guys just hang out here and watch her and enjoy the rain and her. Well, no egg. Bummer. Sorry about that. Walked away to take care of the rest of the birds. Whoa! Lovebird action. Looks like we got some hens really working. So we got this hen up top here. These two actually just look like they're really concentrating to be their first egg. So a lot of the hens I have this year for breeding will be their first year breeding. So first year breeding plus their very first eggs, which has some value, they say. The first egg ever. Which I think might hold a little water because my equal first, I guess it was third clocking order, but equal first at the California Challenge. she was a very first egg from a hen. And I read that and kind of always kept that in my mind. And finally, we saw some result to that. Is first time egg from the first hen ever from an egg is the most valuable one, they say. Just want to give them a little longer than I want to peek before ending the live. Sorry about the movement, I'm just fixing the stand. So hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness. Just want to shorten it up and show you guys. We'll do one last walkthrough and then we'll turn the live off. We're gonna start up here. Nothing yet. Should be working on her second egg, I think. Can hang out and watch her for a sec too. See if she lays it. So again, as you guys saw in my short I just released before the live, we moved these guys' eggs. Again, we're waiting on this pair. I'm sorry. So I'm just waiting on another hen to lay, and then I'll be floating this bird's eggs as well. These guys are back in their spot. All right, everyone, we're going to take off for the day. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and check the merch out.